ladies, and good morning to all of our free birds out there. Welcome to Yogi Talk. We are the week of the second week of January 2014. I'm really excited about this year, especially because I like even numbers and it's 2014, so that's a good thing. Lots of new happenings for us here at Freebird. Many of you know that we have a brand new location located at 23 Main Street in Chelmsford. Absolutely beautiful. 4,000 square feet in combination with Talk of the Town fashions of absolute just love. From the walls to the floor, and there's murals, and it's gorgeous. So come check us out. You can see our schedule located in the main Yogi Talk page. So first off, just for the blog today, I'd just like to introduce our mindful meditation series that actually started last evening. An amazing turnout. Thank you to everyone that came out and enjoyed our first week with us. Just an introduction to what mindful meditation is. Now that would be something that I'd like to touch on this morning is mindfulness and how crucial it is to your health. If you don't pay attention to something, if you don't wipe the dust off of something, if you don't love on something, if you don't make something smell good, if you don't polish it off, talk to it, and just love it as a whole, however you choose to love, usually that something does not survive. So it's crucial that we start to focus on and become mindful of different areas of ourselves, physically, mentally, and spiritually, all the way around, because all three are all crucial to your survival, essentially, as a happy and successful human being. Now, many people like to kind of contradict this thought of mine that physical appearance is something that is egotistical, is what they'll say. But I'd like to just kind of touch on this. If you look good, you feel good, and that's probably something that I'd like to touch on as well as in Trend Talk. So you'll be seeing many makeup tutorials and things like that. And for a lot of yogis, this stuff doesn't really interest you, the physicality of it all. But the truth is that we are human beings here on Earth, and that part of you, the physical part of you, is actually very, very important, and it actually is a very heavily weighing factor on the way that you feel. Now, yes, we do have to become detached from these things in the sense that it is not the result of how long you get ready or the brand of clothing that you're wearing or anything like that. But it is the amount of time that you spend loving yourself that is important. So it's not that you're using very expensive cosmetics to do your face. It's that you're spending half an hour for the women looking at yourself in the mirror and appreciating your features and getting to know your eyes and your cheekbones and your jawline. Or maybe looking at your body in the mirror and dressing yourself and seeing what things are flattering for you and which are not, which fabrics and colors you like. Now, for the men out there, it goes about the same way. A lot of you don't take any time for yourselves at all. You guys just kind of shower, you barely look in the mirror, and then off you throw on some clothes. But stand yourself in front of the mirror, and I'd like everyone to do this exercise this week. Look at yourself in the eyes and look at yourself truly, deeply in the eyes and tell yourself you love yourself. Now, you may start to laugh and you may start to cry, or you may not be able to do it seriously at all, or it may not affect you at all in any way, shape, or form. But the important part is to take the time to do it, because there are some days where it may be a bad day and you connect and you tell yourself you love yourself and it really hits. Or it may be a really good day and this may just amplify this feeling. So just being mindful of loving yourself. Going back to the physical attributes of it, this is another good way to get to know yourself and to have time for a small meditation. I'm going to jump back to the women here in regards to getting ready in the morning. That many of you say, well, I don't have the time, I don't have the time. But you need to take the time, and this is a sense of meditation. Looking at the colors, the shape of the face. You're not really talking to yourself, but you're breathing, and you may have some music on. The smells and everything of the sort all go into this one meditative package. And this is the truth. In this new 21st century world, we have to find ways to incorporate our practices into our daily lives. So if I spend half an hour doing my makeup, I spend half an hour just breathing and just loving on myself and seeing the different shapes of my face. Now, this is another thing that kind of falls into cue is, lifestyle. And, you may have children and you may have other people tugging and pulling at you. Get up before other people are up. this is the truth of it all. Now, many of you might say, well, that's impossible. I already have to get up early in the morning. Then go to bed earlier. Make it work. You have to make your life work for you because you're the one that has to live in your skin. And in those mornings where we take the time to do these things for ourselves, you have an hour or half an hour just to think and just to focus and just to kind of ground yourself before the day begins. Because first and foremost, you have to love yourself. If you spend all of your time just giving away all your energy, then it's not going to give you any type of benefit at all, because nothing works on just giving. Everything is an exchange. So that's my small talk for today. You can stay tuned for another small talk tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what I'll be talking about, but today, small introduction to physical mindfulness and how it's actually pretty crucial. Lots of love. I hope you guys have an amazing day. We have practices this morning at 10 a.m. as well as at 7 p.m. You can see us for Karma Flow this evening, as well as Learn to Love this morning. Karma Flow will build some heat tonight. It should be good. Open up our bodies, quiet our minds, and I hope you guys all have an amazing day and you guys had great holidays. It's good to be back. Lots of love. Namaste.